All right, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast, talking Auburn football. And I do cover other things here and there. This story is really disturbing to me. We're going to get into it here in a few minutes. Happy New Year to everyone. My first video of the year is actually not about Auburn football. There's not a lot going on with Auburn football at the moment, as this is usually considered a dead period for college football in general. Of course, we got the national championship game coming up between University of Georgia and Texas Christian University. But on a serious note, we got to talk about Demar Hamlin tonight, a former player at the University of Pittsburgh who's drafted into the NFL, currently playing for the Buffalo Bills. I actually got a chance, I've been so busy at work, I finally got a chance to watch the video footage of not only the hit, but the actual collapse of this young man as he stumbled onto the ground after, making a tackle in an apparent level of cardiac arrest. And it just goes to show that we take this game for granted. We take a lot of things for granted when it comes to the game of college football and football in general and the NFL. And we're talking about a situation where a kid could possibly demise because of this. You can protect your health as much as you can with this dangerous game. You can do all the precautionary measures to do so. But when you see something like this, when you see the reaction of the players that surround it, you see the reaction of his family, you see everything just comes to a complete halt. Now, we've had some situations where there have been some serious injuries before, where you have concussions, where you have, players that are paralyzed. But when you have a player that is in a collision, he gets up, tries to gather himself, and then stumbles onto the ground and has to have CPR to resuscitate and then rush to the hospital, it takes on a different meaning. The game should have been done at that point. Of course, there was some discussion as to whether to continue the game or not. Some discussion, with Skip Bayless, probably one of the worst tweets ever, how a game of this magnitude, it's not about the magnitude of the game, it's the magnitude of a human life. And now we sit hours later waiting on news as to what the latest is going to be on this young man's life. It's just really, really disturbing how this whole situation has come about. I'm kind of lost for words. I'm 40 plus years old and am old enough to have a son this age. So full of life, so full of vibrance, so full of hope, so full of, excitement. And everything just comes to a complete halt. Go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. We got some more things coming along down the line. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.